All right, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. Whoever's in the building right now, we're going to get into this Stefon Diggs situation because he is not guilty, but I believe he put himself in this predicament. So let us review the files. What is going on, everyone? Thank you for being here. You're back with the YouTubian, all right? The YouTube great, okay? My name is Nicholas J. Fury. You are here with the Working Man Podcast. I'm sorry. My name is Nicholas J. Fury, where reality checks are free. I had to redo it. And this is the Working Man Podcast. Man, been too long. Oh, man. It's getting warm over here. Thank goodness. So yesterday, Stefon Diggs was found not guilty, man. He was found not guilty, which, to be, in my opinion, I'm not a predictor, but I figured he was going to be found not guilty because, I mean, it was very opportunistic what happened, but the trial was actually very revealing, and Stefon Diggs deserves a lot of accountability for where he is regardless of this situation. I think it's his fault personally. We're going to go down the timeline of Stefon Diggs because Stefon Diggs has not done himself any favors to put himself in the situation he was in yesterday. But, you know, good for him that God and luck or whatever you want to call it was on his side yesterday because this could have been a lot worse, all right? And, of course, with the track record of athletes in today's time, I mean, where anything's possible, anywhere from gambling to, assault to deletion to, prostitution rings and all kinds of stuff going on, right? So it's possible Stefon Diggs could have did this before the trial started, but of course afterwards, well, his legal team made short work of this young lady. So, but I also see why Cardi B left him. So, I mean, there's that. I also see why Cardi B left this man, okay? Just to be fair to Cardi B, yeah, there's a reason why she left this guy. But anyway, again, thank y'all for being here with, the best YouTuber on YouTube, all right? The best YouTuber. My name is Nicholas J. Fury. No, this is not a Umar Johnson video, so we might not get a lot of people here today, and that's okay. If you're catching the replay, of course, hype the stream if you're on a replay gang. And for everyone that's here, I implore you to please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Of course, there's 2 QR codes. If you're watching on TV, the top code is for Cashapp. The second code is for Ko-Fi. Of course, everyone watching the stream, you can donate to the channel by firstly hitting the join button down below. Okay, understand, understand. Need more channel member. All right, so hit that membership down below. Of course, if you're on a replay getting hype the stream, hit the Cash App, hit the super chat. All links are down below in the pin in the comment section. All right, and in the in the description box rather. All right. So, with all that being said, let's get into Exhibit A for this trial here. This is Wikipedia. This is Stefon Diggs' Wikipedia page. Stefon Marshawn Diggs, born November 29th, 1993, a professional football wide receiver who is now a free agent. You'll see why here momentarily, okay? But as you scroll down here, he was born, he's 32 years old, from Gaithersburg, Maryland, 6 feet tall. He was picked in the 5th round, 146 overall in 2015. He's played for the Minnesota Vikings from 2015 to 2019. He played for the Buffalo Bills from 2020 to 2023. He spent 1 year with the Houston Texans in 2024, and he spent 1 year with the New England Patriots in 2025. And he has a list of all of his accomplishments and things like that. As you can see, first team All-Pro, second team All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowl champion, yada, 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 yada. Okay? His receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns over the course of his entire career. He spent his best time, in my opinion, with the Buffalo Bills for those 3 years where he was playing for the Winter Soldier. Okay? I think those are his best years. And, of course, you can see why. He spent 1 year with Houston and then he spent 1 year with the New England Patriots. They went to the Super Bowl. They didn't win. And now he's cut, in my opinion, because of all of the allegations he had going on, because he had several going on during the time he was with the New England Patriots. All right? So let's go to Exhibit B. Some of you might not know about this video right here. This video is 8 years old, okay? Let me check something out right here. Okay. This video right here is 8 years old. It says Stefon Diggs, least likely to date their sister. Now, this was part of a bigger video that was done, as you can see in the title here. Stefon Diggs, least likely to date their sister. This was 8 years ago. Now, this video is a clip from a larger video that was done 8 years ago for the Minnesota Vikings. There was an official video where this guy was asking random questions to the teammates of the Minnesota Vikings. So this is like a clip from it. And this man was asking all these athletes, all the members of the team, who would be least likely to date their sister. And well, as you could probably think, their answer was Stefon Diggs. But you got to watch how they ask it. Again, fair use to this guy, Mr. Mark. Let's get into it.
Devin, what guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Stefon Diggs.
Diggs is the guy.
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Man, no.
He's crazy.
He's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents.
He talks a lot,
Outrageous. Don't know what he's going to say.
and I don't like him.
We're going to leave it like that. No.
Just don't know what to expect every day.
It's like you don't want your sister to bring him home to your parents, so.
I mean, come on. Where's the failure? Hold on, where is it? Everybody is like, yo, nope. Nobody wants this guy to date their sister because, well, everybody thinks he's a womanizer, and that has carried him throughout his entire, I would say, NFL career or as a young man. This was 8 years ago. He's 32 now, so this was back when he was in his early 20s, 21, 22 years old. He's a womanizer.
Therefore, she can't date him.
He couldn't date my sister.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
But nobody want me to date his sister. I'm a great guy. I'm actually a great guy.
There's actually seems to be a few guys that don't think that.
Feel differently about me?
Yeah.
They just don't know me well enough. That's what it is. Just a All right, who don't I want to date my sister? Weatherly.
Why Weatherly?
Because he's ugly.
Now, we're going to run that back. No one on the team wanted him to date their sister. I mean, like, nobody. Nobody.
Devin, what guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Stefon Diggs.
Diggs is the guy.
At least I should date my sister Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Man, no.
He's crazy.
He's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents.
He talks a lot,
Outrageous. Don't know what he's gonna say.
and I don't like him.
We're going to leave it like that. No.
Just don't know what to expect every day.
It's like you don't want your sister to bring him home to your parents. So
Man, everybody said not Stefon Diggs. No way, no how.
therefore, she can't date him.
He couldn't date my sister.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
But nobody want me to date his sister. I'm a great guy. I'm actually a great guy.
There's actually seems to be a few guys that don't think that.
Feel differently about me?
Yeah.
They just don't know me well enough. That's what it is. Just a
Bruh, he couldn't even keep a straight face.
Nick, you're stupid.
He couldn't even keep a straight face when they said, I'm a nice guy, I'm a good guy. He couldn't even keep a straight face, yo.
great guy.
There's actually seems to be a few guys that don't think that.
Feel differently about me?
Yeah.
They just don't know me well enough. That's what it is. Just a All right.
Yo, crazy work. Crazy work. But I want to present you Exhibit C here. This is when the Patriots signed wide receiver Stefon Diggs. This was March 28th of 2025. He had just came off of the Houston Texans. The New England Patriots announced today that they have signed veteran wide receiver Stefon Diggs as an unrestricted free agent from Houston. The terms of the contract were not announced. Since last season, Diggs was limited to 8 games and starts due to a knee injury and finished the year with 47 receptions for 496 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, he wasn't all that great like that previous year when he was with the Texans because of his knee, but New England needed a veteran receiver for, I believe it was it May? I forgot the name of the guy, but anyway, they had a young receiver, a young quarterback that needed a veteran receiver, and so they took him, which I think was a good choice at that time. All right, so let's continue on. This is a timeline here of his relationship with Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' relationship, because during the time he was with the Patriots, he shacked up with Cardi B. Now, Cardi B was on the heels of a separation from Offset, all right? And so they hooked up, which they was in secret at first, but then eventually Cardi B brought out around the same time that she revealed that she was also pregnant by Stefon Diggs. Okay? Let's scroll down here a little bit more. The timeline. October 9th of 2024, social media rumors pick up steam. Back in October of 2024, Cardi B was forced to push back against a rumored relationship with Diggs for the first time. The pair had allegedly been spotted out and about together by various fans. All right? So they see each other around and about. Now here we go. December 18th, 2024. Cardi B confirms she's dating amid Offset divorce drama. Cardi B acknowledged she was indeed dating during her tumultuous split from Offset. The estranged couple were duking out, blah, 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 blah. And it's her quote. So dating because I'm single means I'm just worried about, you know what, sounds like a dummy. Okay. February 14th, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs arrived at a Miami hotel on Valentine's Day. There's the first confirmed public appearance of Diggs and Cardi. So basically they had been dating for like 4 or 5 months already. And then they brought out their spot out on Valentine's Day. No problem. April 13th, 2025, Cardi B seen dancing on Stefon at Coachella. All right. April 27th, 2025, Cardi B confirms she's got a new man in a candid X-Space chat with fans. Cardi confirmed that she was seeing someone, although she did not name Diggs specifically. Quote, it's been a couple of weeks. and I haven't addressed nothing, she said at the time, because it's like, when you got a gorgeous ninja effing you and loving you from head to toe, it's like, I don't really blah, blah, blah. You know how Cardi B speaks. So let's go down here a little bit more. May 5th, 2025, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs spotted at a Met Gala after party. May 12th, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs cheers on at the Knicks. Of course, they're going out and about and all this kind of stuff. June 1st, 2025, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs go Instagram official. We know how social media is. Once they announce it on there, then it's official, right? September 17th, Cardi B is pregnant, right? While on CBS Morning to promote her sophomore album, Am I the Drama, Cardi shares some major news. Yes, I am pregnant. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs. All right. Again, she's still separated from Offset during this time, but she has a baby by Stefon Diggs. Even though these guys say this right here.
What guy on the team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Stefon Diggs.
Diggs is the guy.
At least I should date my sister Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Man, no.
He's crazy.
He's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents.
He talks a lot,
Outrageous. Don't know what he's gonna say.
and I don't like him.
We're gonna leave it like that. No.
Just don't.
No. But of course, celebrities either don't do their homework or this is something for social media and the press and all those kind of things. So she gets pregnant by him and she announced it September 17th of 2025. There you go. November 3rd, the gender of the baby is revealed. While speaking to people at the 2025 CFDA Fashion Awards, Diggs spoke out about Cardi B's pregnancy and revealed it's a boy. Wonderful, right? November 13th, Cardi B and Stefon welcomed the baby boy. What was the name of his baby anyway? Cardi B announced the arrival of her baby boy with Diggs via Instagram on November 13th. Okay, great. They don't name the babies. They don't give the baby's name, but hopefully they didn't give him a ratchet one. Okay, so there you go with that. November 19th, Cardi B shares baby photos. Okay, so adorable Peyton got it. Yeah. Okay, so they're sharing the pictures. All good. December 25th, separate but loving Christmases. On Instagram, Cardi and Diggs share photos from their respective Christmas celebrations after his fans put together that they spent the holiday apart. There you go. December 28th, 2025, Cardi B on the field. This is when the whole drama kicked off because allegedly she left. Well, it wasn't allegedly. She left the Super Bowl early because it was rumored that he had a bunch of his baby mamas with him during the Super Bowl.
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
He had a bunch of his baby mamas with him during the Super Bowl. And Cardi B was there. And somewhere along the line, she figured it out. And she leaves the game before it's over because, well, she's probably pissed off. And to be fair, I would have been too. All right? December 29th, Cardi B asked fans to stop dragging her relationship. After Diggs' Christmas post sparked disclosure about his relations with other women, Cardi posted a candid video on X asking fans to leave them be. Yes, everybody figured out what was going on. There was definitely some bull crap going on. Everybody was asking her about it. February 3rd, 2026, a ring for Cardi. Were the Patriots bound for the big game to... I'm sorry. My bad. That was a mistake on the last part about that game. She did go to one of Stefon Diggs' games, but then she went to the Super Bowl, and that's when all the stuff came out. Were the Patriots bound for the big game to face off against Seattle Seahawks, Diggs faced the press for the Super Bowl Media Day on February 2nd, where, of course, someone asked him about his relationship with Cardi B, but not just how it was going, but whether he'd be putting a ring on that finger soon. And guess what he said, which, to be fair, was a good answer. He said, I got to get mine first, though, meaning a Super Bowl ring. He says, on the agenda, maybe, right? I got to get mine first. Fair, right? February 15th, 2026, Cardi seemingly confirms the split. After fans noticed that Cardi and Diggs had appeared to unfollow one another on Instagram, the rapper seemingly confirmed they split by saying a Little Miss Drama Tour show. Remember, during the Super Bowl, she left the Super Bowl early, like I said earlier. She left the Super Bowl early, and, well, like I said, he had his baby mamas with him at the Super Bowl, which was crazy work. April 8th, 2026, after 2 months of not appearing near each other in public, Diggs attended Cardi's concert in Washington, D.C. before stepping out at the rapper's after party. The pair was back together, at least in a locational sense, meaning they were at the same place. So there's that, right? And we already know about the new baby, okay, that was plastered all over social media for everybody to see. Now, wait a minute, crap. Anyway, Patriot star receiver Stefon Diggs faces strangulation and assault charges. This was, I believe, December 30th, 2025. The veteran wideout is said to be arraigned on January 23rd, which would be days ahead of the AFC Championship game. He was dealing with all this while he was playing, while he was going for the Super Bowl. Let's scroll down. Let's read. This was December 30th of 2025. New England New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs is accused of slapping his live-in private chef and choking her until she had trouble breathing.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Mila Adams told police that on December 2nd, she and Diggs had been trading texts about the money she claims Diggs owes her, and that when he entered her unlocked bedroom at his home outside Boston, their argument turned violent, according to a Dedham Police Department report filed that Monday. She alleges that the male then smacked her across the face, report says. Diggs has denied the allegations. Adams, who went to the police on December 16th, said in the report that when she tried to resist, the male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow, which is right in their area, right? Which is in the crook of his elbow around her neck. She feared she would black out. When she tried to pry his arms off of her, Adams said he tightened his grip before he suddenly threw her on a bed, according to report. He said something to the effect of "thought so," Adams told officers, the report says. According to police report, Adams said that when she told Diggs she still hadn't been paid, he responded lies and walked out. She told police that Diggs had hired her in July to cook for him the entire NFL season and that he owed her at least a month's pay, the report says. The incident is alleged to have happened the day after New England beat the New York Giants 33-15 on Monday Night Football. Adams told police she went to stay with a friend after the alleged incident and returned to Diggs' home on December 9th to collect her belongings. She said that when she texted Diggs about the money, he referred to her as an assistant who told her Diggs wanted her to sign a non-disclosure agreement, according to the police. Adams did not sign any such document, the police report says. Diggs categorically denies all the allegations, his attorney said in a statement. And of course, he was arraigned. Diggs, according to the court records, is said to be arraigned January 23rd. That would be 2 days ahead of the AFC Championship game. There you go. So he had all of those allegations against him. This was December 30th. He was arraigned on the 23rd of January. He played through the Super Bowl, the AFC Championship, and all of that. Uh-oh. Shout out to Enterprise Entertainment. I see you there, brother. Oh, hey, I got you. Hey, I got a reaction coming soon about your video too, brother. So, hey, man, hey. That was a good one you did today, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, y'all. He was arraigned on the 23rd of January, and now it is the 6th of May. The trial happened, and it was something to behold. Of course, like I said before, he split with Cardi B. She deserved better, all that good stuff. Here's another hit to him. The Patriots to release Stefon Diggs. New England saves more than $16 million against the cap by parting ways with the wide receiver. Just after 1 year in New England, he will be a free agent. Yes. After the Super Bowl, they lost, and then a month later, he got cut, which he's an old receiver. You know, his legs getting worn. He'll still have a job. Well, hopefully he'll have a job after this trial is over with. But, I mean, yeah. So, it says here, New England's decision to part ways with Diggs was at least partly financial one, as Diggs was set to make an additional $6 million that following Friday instead of dragging things out. The Patriots informed Diggs of their decision roughly 1 week before the start of free agency. The move saves more than $16 million in cap space, Jones reported. There you go. So, he is now a free agent. All right? And that brings me here to, where is it? That brings me to here. Now, we can either go over this or we can go over to law and crime, whichever one y'all want to do, because, man, like I said, her testimony rather was something to behold, I must say. Now, I'm gonna skip past all the prosecution and the defense, their opening statements. Let's go here to the let's try this out real quick.
Gotcha. And that day, what were you doing that day?
I woke up in the morning, prepared breakfast. Mr. Diggs came downstairs. He asked me.
Wait a second. What's this black line going through my screen here? What is this? Is this an automatic? It wasn't there before, was it? Hold on a second. Is YouTube automatically blocking it? Huh. Hold up. What is this going on? What's this black going across my dadgum screen? What is this? Oh, crap. What is this? Come on. Hold on a second here. Because if I can't do that, then I gotta... Must be something going on with my streaming software. Hold on, everyone. A second. See what's going on here. Screen capture. Bring it back. What in the world is going on here? I'm having technical difficulties now. What is this black line going across my screen? Oh boy. Okay. Put that down. All right, hold on, everybody. I'm having some technical difficulties here. I want to show y'all the video. Try this. Try it again. Go back.
I'm reading all of them or just that first page?
Have you read a few of those? Only say, from what you've seen, do you recognize what these seem to be?
Yes.
What are these?
Text messages about the...
Do you know who the text messages are between?
Yes, between me and Mr. Diggs.
And do you know when these text messages are from?
12/2. Yeah, 12/2.
So were those text messages that were going on between you and him that morning of that day?
Yes.
And If I can ask you to maybe go to the third last page on this.
In this whole thing?
Of this section. May I approach and... Yes.
Yes.
So on the top page, there's a text that says pussy, right?
Yes,
And who sent that?
I did.
And how did Mr. Diggs respond?
Show me I'm pussy.
And how did you respond?
Will do.
And were those the last text messages sent before Mr. Diggs hit you?
Yes, I'm not mistaken.
Your Honor, may I approach once more? Yes. Bring your attention now to what's marked Exhibit 4. Can you look through a few of these?
Okay, this I might have to call it. I might have come back. I might have run it back, the stream back, because it is not acting right. Somebody bring it back for a second stream, y'all. So, because it's not doing it on the, it's even doing it on my main camera, which is odd. We're gonna run back. We're gonna run it back a little bit later, y'all. So, thank you once again for being here in the live chat. For being here to the Working Man podcast. I'll have to come back to y'all a little bit later because something is going on here. So we will be back later. All right. See ya.